headlines this week. Nigeria observes Data Privacy Week 2021. Google uncovers state-backed hacking campaign run by North Korea hackers. And Twitter launches crowdsourcing community to battle misinformation. To watch the latest tech news and reports, you can subscribe to www.youtube.com/Digivation network, and also like, share and follow us on our social media handles. I am Adaze Okeaine. With importance placed on the collection and usage of data, it goes without saying that it must be private and protected at all costs. The last week of January was Data Privacy Week 2021, and Nigeria joined the world to commemorate the event. The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Isa Ali Pantami, delivered the keynote address at the virtual event. He stressed the importance of harnessing and regulating data as a currency of the digital economy. The Director General of the National Informationtechnology Development Agency, NITDA, Malam Kashifu Inwa, stated that the agency has made remarkable strides in the protection sector since the implementation of the NDPR in January 2019. According to him, the protection sector is valued at 2,295,240,000. On this, we will be speaking with two ICC experts, Mr. Ike Namani and Mr. Takumba Smith.
The reality is your data, for people to be able to give you the platform, for you to even generate the data, you are under their control. It's just what it is, right? There is, now we need to separate the different type of data access and quote unquote privacy attached to them. Because one is you as a user, you do have some rights in terms of what happens to your data, right? And that's where the privacy laws come in. And where for most of the platform, they have to give you an option to opt in or opt out in terms of some data that can be collected from you. Okay. Now you have that option, and a lot of the platforms gives you that option to be able to opt in or opt out. So that is number one. The other problem is that for some of them, they don't give you that option. They simply tells you, if you want to use our platform, you need to give us this access. And if you say, I'm not ready to give you that access, then they say, well, you can't use our platform. There are services like that. So at that point, it becomes a decision you need to make, whether you want to give them access to the data in the format they want it or not.
Data protection is achievable in Nigeria. All we need is to create more awareness for the people. Unfortunately, we have Nigeria Data Protection Regulation NDPR on ground. If we can enforce NDPR, definitely people will buy into it.
Coming up, a state-sponsored hacking campaign targets security researchers. Cybersecurity groups have found themselves a particular target of hacking campaigns. According to online report published by Google, North Korea hackers are targeting researchers on LinkedIn and Twitter by pretending to be cybersecurity bloggers. The Silicon Valley giant says its strict analysis reports the hackers are targeting security researchers working on vulnerability research and development at different companies and organizations. Analysts say North Korea's cyber army comprises thousands of expert hackers whose targets range from smaller-scale fraud and theft of cryptocurrencies to stealing nuclear secrets and weapons technology. North Korea denies any involvement in these cyber attacks as of now, but has been linked in the past to major cyber attacks, including the 2014 hacking of Sony Pictures and 2017 WannaCry malware attack. North Korea is one of the biggest state sponsors of hacking, alongside Russia, Iran, and China. Over the past years, there has been growing pressure on big tech giants like Twitter and Facebook to curb the rapid spread of false news and misinformation on their platforms. Twitter is determined to lead the drive to battle misinformation. Last Monday, it launched a new feature that flags potentially misleading tweets. The new feature, called Project Bedwatch, will be available on a first-come, first-served basis to a small set of users. Project Bedwatch will be available on a standalone section of Twitter and will permit users to discuss and provide context to tweets they believe are misleading or false. This new feature has ratings similar to Wikipedia and Reddit's community moderation tools. And that wraps up the latest news from the tech world this week. I am Adaze Okiaina. Stay safe.